Hey everyone, welcome to Homelink 3.3, where we are finding equivalent fractions using a number line. So for problem number 1, it says fill in the blank. We are either going to say that these two fractions that we're comparing are equal or not equal. And remember that you can use a straight edge, but because I'm doing this on the computer, I can draw my lines. So we have 2/3 and we're comparing that to 1/3. Well, those happen to just be on the same number line, and because 1/3 comes before 2/3, that means that they're not equal. So, we would put not equal right there. Okay, 2/3 is bigger than 1/3. Now, 2/6 compared to 1/3. So I'm going to draw a line and then I'll move it to the right spot. Just give me a second. Okay, so I need to find 2/6, which is right here. I'm going to line this up on 2/6. And I need to see if 1/3 also falls on that line, which it does. You can barely see it, but there is 1/3. So 2/6 and 1/3 fall on the same line. So that means that they are equal. I want you to do the same thing for C, D, and E. Go grab a straight edge and compare fractions. Are they equal or not equal? Go ahead and pause and unpause when you're ready for the answers. All right, welcome back. So 1C, 2/6 and 2/5 are not equal. D, these two are equal, and 2/12 and 1/6 are equal. Okay, so if you didn't get those, make sure you ask your teacher for some clarification. For problem number 2, we are still finding equivalent fractions, but this time all it gives us is the denominator. We have to figure out the numerator. So I'm going to go back over here, snag this line. Okay, so we need to find 1/5. We need to put this line on 1/5. Ooh, that was close. And see which fraction on the 10th number line is equivalent. Well, 2/10. I know it's kind of hard to see, but 2/10 is equivalent. So you would put a 2 right there. So then for B, we need to find 4/12. Put this line on 4/12, which is down here. If you can't see, there's 4/12. And we need to see which fraction on the thirds number line is equal. And it looks like 1/3 is equal to 4/12. See how they match up on that line? So we would put a 1 because that's the numerator. 1/3. I want you to do the same thing for the rest of number 2. Pause while you're doing the problems, and then unpause when you're ready for the answers. For C, D, and E. All right, welcome back. So we have 5/10 is equivalent to 1/2. 3/6 is equivalent to 6/12. 4/6 is equivalent to 2/3. And then moving right along, we need to circle the number sentences that are not true. So you're going to do a similar thing with the line. You're going to match up. You're going to find the 3/12. You're going to match that line up. 3/12, and you're going to see, does 1/4 fall on this line? Oh, we don't have fourths on here. What the heck? Okay, sorry everyone. The bell just rang, so students are coming in and out, but I do want to finish this for you. So what I noticed here is that we don't have a number line that's broken into fourths, but there is another way that we can solve this. There is another way if we can determine if these are equivalent. I can ask myself, is there a number that I can multiply the top by and the bottom by to get to this other fraction? And the answer is yes. 1 times 3 is 3. So times 3. But it will only be equivalent if that's true for the bottom as well. So is 4 times 3, 12? Yes, the answer is yes. So these fractions are equivalent because we can multiply the top and the bottom by the same number to get to 3/12. 1 times 3 is 3, 4 times 3 is 12. Okay? Also, if I'm looking at the number line, 3/12, it falls right in between 0/2 and 1/2. I also know that if I were to split this in half, each of these halves into half again, that would give me fourths, and 1/4 would be right here, would fall on that line. Okay, and then the next one is 3b. Is 1/2 equivalent to 5/10? So we can put it on the 1/2. Does that fall on 5/10? The answer is yes. So both of these are true so far, which means that we can't circle them. What about 2/6 and 2/5? Let's see, where is 2/5? There it is. Does that fall on 2/6? Ooh, no, it doesn't. So we could circle that. Okay, I want you to do the same thing for D and E. Unpause when you are ready for the answers. Okay, 7/10 and 4/6 are not equal, and neither are 9/10 and 11/12. So your last step is to solve the practice problems. Okay, so we have 2 multi-digit addition problems and 2 multi-digit subtraction problems. Go ahead and pause and unpause when you are ready for the answers. All right, go ahead and pause this screen so you can correct. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you ask your teacher if you need any extra support. Thanks. Bye.